Yo, what's poppin' here? Gang. So, as you can see from the title, we are going to be talking about Blueface's brother, Andre. And Andre has had a lot to say in the past 24 hours. He basically did his own version of putting the internet in a chokehold. But is there some validity to the things that he is saying? Also, Wack 100 has been running his mouth a little bit too much over in those clubhouse streets, and your girl has all the recordings. And you know that I love me a good old debunking Wack's lies type of live. So y'all kick back, get y'all Henny and your spliffs ready, and we are going to get into all this Henny right after this.
And I'd be like, why are you so obsessed with me?
Did you hear what they just said? Child, a whole mess. Oh, I'm about to spill this Hennessy and y'all about to sip.
This video and its contents are protected by and used underneath the guise of the Fair Use Act. This information will be used for criticism, reporting, possible teachable moments, as this is a review channel. So, hey, YouTube, don't come copyright striking my channel. Also, everything in this video is allegedly according to what has been alleged. And warning, this video contains content that some may find disturbing, and there may be some strong language. So viewer discretion is advised. Yo, what's poppin', Henny? Gang. Miss being over here. Instagram offers a bit of instant gratification, hence the name Insta. Instantly, you get a gram of satisfaction. But y'all, let me come on over here and let me ease on down these Henny Gang streets, and let me get a what's poppin' to Miss Felicia, and a what's poppin' to TJ, and a what's poppin' to Lulu, and a what's poppin' to Evelyn, what's poppin' to Rochelle, Jacqueline, 27 M Payne, what's poppin' to y'all. I see the members is mobbing down up in here. What's poppin', Miss Teddy B? What's poppin', Rita? What's poppin', Erica B? What's poppin', Amy? What's poppin', Mary? What's poppin', Wilson? What's poppin', Miss Stephanie? What's poppin', Triple X? What's poppin', Angela? What's poppin', Betty Boo Boo? What's poppin', Saved but Dope? What's poppin', Kashana? Sorry. What's poppin', T Love is in the cipher. What's poppin', Sarah? What's poppin', Cher? What's poppin', Andrea? What's poppin', Donna? What's poppin', Robin? What's poppin', Miss TR? What's poppin', MC? What's poppin', Buttercup the Betty? What's poppin', Jerry? What's poppin', Chef Michael? What's poppin', Nina? What's poppin', January 27? Oh no, we don't go to work tonight. What's poppin', Rochelle? What's poppin', Xavier? What's poppin', Girl Mom? Okay, what's poppin', Dolores? What's poppin', Tamisha? What's poppin', Sharice? What's poppin', Husky? What's poppin', Dimples? Well, Wilson, thank you for the super sticker. What's poppin', Bobby Burnett? What's poppin', Debbie Lee? What's poppin', Queen of Petty? What's poppin', Yolanda? What's poppin', Mom? Not my mom, but Mom. What's poppin', Peaches and Cream? What's poppin', Jocelyn? What's poppin' to everybody that is up here in this cipher? I appreciate y'all tapping in and tuning in with your girl. So we finna get into some things, because it seems that Andre had a hell of a lot to say, didn't he? I mean, Andre was giving it up, turning it loose, and going all the way in. And if you don't know who Andre is, Let's pull Andre up onto the screen. Now, this may not be a very good presentation because I quickly threw this together in 5 minutes, right? But you know, so we know Andre. Thank you, Dolores, for the super chat. I mean, for the cash app. So, Andre came in the Instagram stories yesterday, and Andre was making some very serious claims. And in case you missed it, and even if you didn't, it doesn't matter because I'm gonna play it anyway. Andre, Andre, he said quite a few things. Okay, I'm sitting here and I'm like, kind of like, because Andre said quite a few things yesterday, and I don't have all of the video because I have, like I said, put this together in like 5 minutes because, as y'all know, I was out. I'm okay. I'm like 2 seconds from ending the live. I'm just being so for real. Because some shit is just really unnecessary. Anyway. So Andre said a lot, did a lot, posted a lot. It was just a lot. Okay. I'm gonna just keep going with what I was doing. So he started his ranting yesterday. I mean, not yesterday. What day was this? This was Sunday. Today is Tuesday. So it started on Sunday. All right. It started on Sunday. And Andre took to his IG story. Okay. So it's been 2 days. It's actually been 48 hours that he's been blah, 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 blah. Right? And it all started with this.
So this message is for my brother whom I love a lot. It's my little nigga. You know what I'm saying? The jig is up, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? At this point, bro, I would start praying and turn to God, bro. Like, if you don't come out of there and turn to God, I can't do nothing with you, bro. Like, I can't. If you don't come out of there strictly on some real religious stuff, because you got your peoples, everybody that you done pissed off, they trying to fuck me up because you done pissed them off and they think I'm a, you know what I'm saying, bro? And I can't be putting myself in harm's way because you know what you be on, you feel me? As far as like how our relationship is, I love you and shit, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta really like, you gotta come out of there on some real religious, like real with God type stuff, because you to a point, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't deal with you unless you on some strong religious stuff. So if you come in about some God stuff, I got you. But if you ain't on no God.
So that was the first video.
Let this be a wake-up call to you. If you don't take this as a wake-up call, bro, then you just slow, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you done fucked around and pissed everybody off. Your baby mamas hate you. Wack hate you. Mommy hate you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you done made enemies with everybody, bro. Like, you gotta start treating people better, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even you gotta do better. You know what I'm saying? Because you done pissed too many people off, my dude.
Now, that's not even. Okay. So this is what he starts off with, right? His whole tangent that he has had the internet like, what the is going on with Andre? It all started there with him telling Blueface he needs to start turning to God and getting his life right and all of that stuff right there. And then he turns around and he says, everybody hates you. Wack 100 said he doesn't hate anybody. He never, he don't hate Blue. And I can't even say this with a straight face. Andre proceeded to continue on and does this.
Everybody, I need everybody to go check in on my brother. We have not heard from him. We have not heard from him. So where's Blueface? I need everybody to do hashtag where's Blueface, because his family is concerned. We have not heard from him, bro. So I don't know what's going on. I need somebody to help tell me what's going on with my brother, because we just haven't heard from him, you know, just to let us know what's going on. So anybody can let us know. Maybe we put a hashtag together. I'm letting you know from the family. We haven't heard from him. So we just need to figure out where's Blueface.
I know where Blueface is. Okay, his mouth irritates the hell out of me. I can't take it. But anyway, so he's saying that nobody has heard from him and nobody knows where he is. But when he posted that video, I went Instagram live, which is why you should be following me at Hennessy Reviews on IG, because sometimes I will go live over there and say what I got to say, but I'm going to try to bring it over here. I'm going to try to bring it over here. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it over here. Blueface is in the LA County. Okay. He was moved to a whole new section. Chrisean said that he was in confinement, and it's been confirmed. He's in the hole. So how do you not know where he is? I mean, a quick search will let you know where he is. There's also a thing that you can do where you can call the prison or the county. It's county, so it's jail. Okay, so let me break this down, because I had to have this broken down to me, right? So city jail is like when they have the police stations and they have the jails in there, like the cells in there. That's city jail. That's still a jail. Then you have county. That's a correctional facility as well, yes, but it is the county jail. It's still jail. So there's city jail and there's county jail, right? But once you become property of the state, when you're in state prison, it's prison. So there's a difference between jail and prison. So to my understanding, he's in jail. He's not in prison. Like Pelican Bay would be prison. LA County is county jail. Hidden glass in the chat if that made sense. Okay, if you learned something, please say something, because I was like flabbergasted when I said that, because I'm like, what's the difference? They're all buildings with bars and COs, and you can't come and go as you please. You can't get phone calls as you please. What the hell? But it's different because you're county property and then there's state property, because you know when a person gets arrested, they become property. They are once again in the slave world. Like they are now slaves. They are not free men. They are slaves now. So they have no basic human rights. Okay, so Andre does this, and then he goes on this long tangent. Y'all, I am not about to play all of the clips or read all of the information that was going down. We're going to sum this up real pretty with a bow on it. And I'm going to get into the Wack 100 and Chrisean thing, because that's the other segment of all of this, right? Excuse me. Basically, Andre is saying that Carlissa, because I want Triple X said, why not? Because it's a lot of information, okay? It's a lot of information. Right. And the feds is different, because now you are property of the United States government. Okay. So I forgot to put feds in there. So when you're in the county jail, you are property of that county. When you are in the state prison, you are state property. But when you go to the feds, you are property of the United States of America. Because when you walk up in a federal prison, a federal courthouse, and go into the courtroom, and you hear them say, they say the United States of America versus, that means every single person in America versus you. I didn't vote for that. I don't know about y'all, but how you gonna say the people of the city or the state of New York against? I didn't vote for that. Don't put me in that shit. I'm not with y'all. I didn't vote on that. Okay, so the people, they didn't, this people ain't involved. All right, so y'all can leave me out of that. Okay, I don't know about y'all. I don't know if y'all are a part of it, but I'm not a part of the people of the state versus anybody. Anybody. I be ducking jury duty. Oh, said too much. But let's continue, okay? Because Andre put that out there. Andre also did this.
She just stressed me out with that the theatrics, and I'm barely having, but this my brother, I love him, right? So, my mom, seeing my mom fall down the stairs, telling my baby, I know she ain't talking about me, it's just the concern, because like I said, I don't know, I haven't got no update. Last I heard, she was screaming, my baby, my baby. And like, I still don't even know what's going on.
Did he say Carlissa fell down the stairs screaming, my baby, my baby? I'm going to rewind that. Because I know that ain't what he said.
The concern, because like I said, I don't know, I haven't got no update. Last I heard, she was screaming, my baby, my baby. And like, I still don't even know what's going on. I tried to call other people.
Wait. Let's go back.
Dude, she just stressed me out with the theatrics, and I'm barely having, but this is my brother, I love him, right? So, my mom, seeing my mom fall down the stairs, telling my
When did she fall down the stairs and scream, my baby, my baby? Was it the day he got arrested? Because it can't be now. Because how do you know? Let's continue. I'm trying to be good. Because I'm already blocked. So I'm trying to be good.
The concern, because like I said, I don't know, I haven't got no update. Last I heard, she was screaming, my baby, my baby. And like, I still don't even know what's going on. I tried to call other people to check on him. As far as I know, nobody ever really heard from him.
So he tried to call other people. Other people would be Jaden and Wack. Because we know good and damn well he ain't pick up his phone to call no damn chrisean to find out, hey, have you heard from him? And ain't nobody called Bonnie neither, just for the record. Let's continue.
So, I just want to check in because last time I heard about him, it was my baby, my baby. You know what I'm saying? The shit still got my stomach fucked up. It's like 8 in the morning. I'm probably got a toothbrush in my hand or some shit, or some chips or some dumb shit. I don't even remember. And she just literally was walking downstairs and fell down like 3 or 4 stairs and just like start screaming and shit. Scared the shit out of me, bro.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I was thinking it, but you said it. I was thinking it, but you said it. How you falling down the stairs? What happened? Did you have a premonition? Did you have a That's So Raven moment? Did you have one of those motherly instincts that kicked in and said, something is happening to your baby? Or what? Because it's 8 in the morning and you falling down the stairs. Where Mr. Sterling at? Where's Mr. Sappho when she falling down 3-4 stairs in the house? Like, where's he at? Like, what's going on? Dre, paint the picture. Don't just give us little snippets. We want to know What happened? We want to know what happened.
Then I calmed down, you know. Let me tell y'all what was going on.
Tell us.
The other day I'm with my mom.
Uh-huh.
And she just fall downstairs.
What?
Start crying.
What?
And talking about my baby and some shit, right?
Right?
She talking about all types of weird shit.
Mm-hmm.
Scared the shit out of me, bro.
Well, she always scares us.
Fell down the stairs screaming, my baby, crazy shit.
Right? You said that.
Talking, nigga, cussing everybody out, nigga, this and that. Fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She over there being paranoid, talking about it's this nigga, it's the baby mama, it's chrisean, it's Wack, all the shit, right? Being paranoid, stressing me out, making me paranoid. You know, I don't be on social media. I don't know none of this shit. So it'd be like, I don't know, bro. Like y'all gotta tell me because I'm like I said, I don't know what to do.
You don't know what to do. That's your mama. You don't know what to do, Dre. We don't know what to do with her either. Okay. I can't even talk to her because she got me blocked. So I don't know. Okay. And I'm still going on about this. She got me blocked shit because I'm mad. How you going to let other people have access to your page? And you listening to other people talk about I'm a hate page. That's a hate page. A hate page and the same reviews. Let me just say this. You said the hate page and the say reviews, right? Gives you your props for blah, 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 blah. Me personally, as soon as somebody opens that message, the first thing that pops out is hate page. Fuck what you saying after that. This motherfucker's a hate page and you've been sending me videos of them. And you sent me a video of this person calling me everything but a child of God and cussing me out and losing they because I was talking about my grandson like a dog in my live, or I was trying to be funny, making jokes that they didn't seem to find funny. And they cussed me out the way I be cussing everybody else out online when I feel away. You sent me that video. But you telling me that this person rallies for me, this person is giving me my props for that. Why you didn't send me that video? Along with the other video. Right. Anyway, let's continue. So some of what Dre put out there is she trying to tell me to be quiet. Anything happened to my brother, my mom knows what's up for real. I'm sure everybody who hate my brother is working together, even my mom. See, this is why I don't want to read Dre's messages because Dre, I'm gonna need you to take your time and put spell check on your phone, please. I don't know what he was trying to say. Only she uses John for clout. She hates him so much, so I think she could have knowledge of him being hurt and be happy. So now you got people talking about John and the whole getting jumped. I'm sure he ain't want that. You already know where he is. Why do that and not try to go see him, right? Well, I'm going to tell you why he didn't try to go see him, because clearly he doesn't want to talk to any of you. And that's very terrible for me to say. I hate that I'm even saying that, but it seems to be a fact, because at the end of the day, you know what? Let me just, what I do. I didn't do nothing, Miss Stephanie. At the end of the day, we already had the rumblings of him being jumped in the streets, okay? There was already a YouTuber that put it out there that he got jumped, and that he got jumped because allegedly, heavy on the allegedly, he's not a real schoolyard crip. I didn't say that. That's what's in the streets. That's the streets is saying that. Okay. I'm just repeating what they saying. That he, they got him in there. And this came out 12 days ago is when people were talking about this. Okay. There's been several videos about this out there, but it first hit the scene in these YouTube streets 12 days ago, and we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it together because I know y'all like to do that. So let me go on ahead. Before I click the sound, let me get my thing up here, and let's get into it.
With a lot of connections in a lot of places.
Shout out to Dubs.
And he
on
tells me,
YouTube.
hey, did you hear about Blueface? I said, nah, why? What happened? Isn't he busted? He said, yeah, he just he got moved on, right? And I was like, did he? You know, this isn't really my area, but I know a lot of people are interested in him and what's going on. People are saying he's PC, he's not. I don't know nothing about that. I know he's high profile. So
right now, this is what I was saying in the live on IG, that there's many different reasons why people go into PC. Like when Lil Wayne was locked up here in New York in Rikers Island, Lil Wayne was in PC. He was not in general population, so he was not out there with everybody else, and it was because of his celebrity status. Okay.
I figured they would put him on like $1 Million Row or whatever they got. You know, they got something like that in the Alley County where they usually keep those guys away. And oh shit, I'm over here fucking with my phone. And so that to me is irrelevant. That's somebody else's business. But I was like, are you sure? And he was like, yeah. And I said, because I don't want to jump on it without it being accurate, right? And he's like, yeah. So then I reached out to someone that I know, kind of know, that is real good with Blueface. And I said, look, this is what I heard. I'm not trying to put no bogus shit out there. And I didn't get a response.
Now, who do you think he reached out to? I put my money on Bodine because his number been out there for a minute. Bodine, although he said he's going to answer everybody, to my understanding, he's not answering everybody. Now, Triple X brings up a good fact, and this is actually true. PC is protective custody, right? So that's what he was talking about, was the PC. So that's why I mentioned the PC, right? And so he could be in there because of the celebrity status, But confinement, isolation, I'm going to say this to y'all. If he's in confinement, he did something, he was fighting, he was whatever, and he was placed in confinement. Now, can he be placed in confinement even if he is the victim, quote unquote, air quotes, for story purposes? He's the victim. He can still end up in the hole, in the shoe, in confinement, in whatever it's called, isolation, whatever they call it. And how do you know this, Henny, when you've never been to jail? Because my son was 7 times in there and was in the hole. How I found out that he had been is because somebody called me. He gave somebody my number to call me and tell me that that's what had happened to him. By the grace of all that is sacred and divine and most high, he's all right. He doesn't have like bad wounds, because he was fighting. You know what I'm saying? And it happened to be somebody that was close to him. That's how they were able to get close to him and do that. So he still ended up in the hole and not PC. That is another good point, Katrina. If you decline PC, they will put you in the hole because you will be separated one way or the other. So there are multiple ways that somebody can end up in the hole. So let's continue.
So I was like, that wasn't a no. It didn't happen, right? And then I got another call from somebody else that was like, hey, it's confirmed. And I'm not going to go into what I was told happened to him.
So why are you talking if you're not going to tell us?
He was touched. So
Not to be dramatic, but
wait a minute. How we going to see YouTube? I'm going to need y'all to get it together. Because how in the world? How we going to commercial break? How we going to commercial break when you say he's been touched?
since I care private label, I knew if
supposedly he was touched up.
Allegedly.
If it's true that from what I was told, what happened to him, if it's true that it happened and it was that serious, I don't know how bad his injuries were, but I was like, and I wonder if it has something to do with something else, but that really is irrelevant to me. This whole thing is this. You guys know me, and my whole get down is this, saying fucking around in the streets can lead to some serious shit happening to you, whether you have to hurt somebody or you get hurt in the process. You lose your freedom. You lose your ability to be who you could be, right? And so we got this dude, a rapper, you know, and I'm going to say the same thing to when it comes to him.
Now, I'm going to agree, and I'm going to pause him right there, because effing around in the streets will definitely get you jacked up out in them prison yards.
As I do when it comes to Swifty Blue and everybody else, when I talk about if you have potential to be something that can create generational wealth, or at least get you to where you never have to worry about nothing as far as materialistically, why don't you take advantage of that? If you really were in the hood, if you really were in the barrio, and you've got this talent that people enjoy, why do you get in that but try to keep one foot in the streets? What is the
And you know what? Let's put a pause right there, and let me say this. Getting into the triad of things, I hear what he's saying, because if you have what he's talking about, if you have a celebrity status like a Blueface, right? Why would you put yourself in situations that could put you in situations like this, where you're in click city? You're not making any money. Everything that you had going for you has now paused, or it has canceled. A lot of people may not want to work with you now because you've been locked up for violent crimes. You are not eligible for early release, as far as I know, because I know here in New York, when they do early releases, they're not releasing people that have a violent crime. Same thing in Florida. There was something that they were doing where they were reviewing people's cases, but it was provided that it was not for a violent crime. This is considered a violent crime because of what happened. You put your hands on somebody on camera, like you were caught on camera. As Carlista says, on candid camera. It's candid, but you know, whatever. I wouldn't be wanting to put myself in a situation, and I'm not even a celebrity. Okay, I'm not even a celebrity, but I have things to lose. And sometimes people need to really stop and think about what they have to lose. I said this before when I did Dub is who's doing this video right now. I've said this before about the schoolyards, and no disrespect to anybody, but Blueface has to remember that the schoolyards, while they may be your childhood friends, these are your brothers, and your brothers in schoolyard. and all of that. But they don't stand to lose the same as you. And if anything happens while they are with you, you're the one that's gonna catch all of that. What happened? Shoot, I can't get, okay. He did say that he was going to pay someone to put them hands on Blueface. Who we talking about? Or Soulja Boy? I don't know about Soulja Boy because I don't know. It seems like all Blueface's troubles is because of gang affiliation. All his crimes have been with his boys. Basically, because even the whole situation out there in Vegas, his boys was there. He was there with the schoolyards before Chrisean got there. And they were turning up. So all of that BS that Wack was talking about, Chrisean wanted to go to Vegas. No. Chrisean was in LA pregnant and had just came home from church and stopped off at the sneaker spot, was on the live, was saying that she was going to Vegas to go meet up with her baby daddy. And then the next thing you know, we see Chrisean, boom, pregnant in the bikini, standing there, whatever, with Blue and all the schoolyards. So let's continue.
The appeal of it, because motherfuckers that are really banging, if they have an opportunity to get the fuck on and bring their family, their kids, whatever with them, they want to do that. I don't know nothing about Blueface. I'm not trying to diss him, but I just feel like maybe he never was in the streets that way and becoming a rapper. Not just Blueface, but a lot of these cats that come into the rap industry, the music industry, they mistake their fame and their money as street credibility. No, you gain street credibility in the streets, not in the recording studio. So to me, this is just one of those things where it's a cautionary tale. Those of you with a talent, take advantage of it and get out of your situation better wherever you're at, wherever you're from. It's not that you're forgetting your homies, but just like, a motherfucker that's really gangbanging, a guy that's really criming it, right? Really out there living that.
Consider that New Year's resolution.
Oh, that annoys the hell out of me. All of these damn commercials that are popping up. It's like, for what?
Call it. They know when they get busted, their homeboys ain't gonna look out for them.
That's right.
So why does somebody feel like if they become successful, they have to look out for those that they leave behind?
Right.
Ain't that a backwards fucking way of thinking? Okay, all right, homie. So if I catch life, don't even trip, Holmes. I already know you got to do your thing. But then on the flip of that is, hey, just because you made some fucking money, don't mean you got to forget about us. What? When I gave up my freedom, you forgot about me? People got to get out of that whole mentality, homie, of who owes what to who.
Exactly.
You owe shit to yourself and your family.
I wholeheartedly agree with what he is saying. I do. And you are absolutely right. But I'm going to tell you something, Buttercup. The funny, crazy part about all of that is, from my understanding, it ain't even like that no more. Unless they are R-wording, M-wording, women and children, or really, really, it's not always the same like how it used to be. Like, you couldn't go in when my father was in and out. You couldn't go in and out of there for doing any violent crimes towards a woman or a child or an elderly person.
Period. So here we have allegedly Blueface in the LA County Jail suffered some kind of attack and some injuries. I don't know if anybody else has said anything about it. but I'm sure people are gonna look into it now.
Mm-hmm.
TMZ, where you at?
Right. TMZ ain't said nothing.
But to me, it's just open your eyes, people. Jails, prisons, nobody in there gives a fuck about who you think you are in your mind or who you were on the streets if it ain't in the streets.
That's a whole fact.
A rapper, a singer, an actor,
His
you are not the
channel
tough
is
guy
Dubs.
that your music might make you seem you are. But you get around real tough guys, and I said this to Swifty Blue, and I always try to be fair across the board, eh? When you make music about being the baddest motherfucker, and then you get behind some walls, them bad motherfuckers that are really in there, they want to know.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
You're talking about shit they do.
Right.
So you're in a studio talking over music, talking over beats, singing or talking over beats, talking about what they do.
Right.
They're not getting the money you're getting. You're profiting off of them.
Come
then
on.
You get behind the wall. So just, anybody who's in the industry, remember that. And don't get me wrong, there are dudes that are really with the business that record, and they usually wind up in jail or dead, because those that are really with it, the music don't mean nothing. I get it. But just remember, you're on your own. Like the whole Chito Ranas thing. He felt like everybody forgot about him. Nah, that's the way they do everybody, right? Supposedly he's getting out soon, and he's on OTR Records, and him and Lefty are gonna do their thing together. Cool. Hopefully this last little, I can't call it a stretch. It's not a stretch, but hopefully this last taste of incarceration got Chito Rana's mind right. I would hope that whatever happened,
I believe so,
or didn't happen to Blueface, what is it, 2 nights ago now? Hopefully that taught him a lesson. That's allowing him to put things in perspective.
2 nights ago from 12 days ago. So that's exactly 2 weeks ago.
I don't want to take up too much time. I will probably put out another video today. I'm still waiting for my Wes Watson video to clear from yesterday. If it clears, that'll go on the small channel. My apologies for that.
So he's talking about something else, but he's definitely, he's very much in that way of things. So he made a lot of interesting points, and this is why I wanted to play this video, because he's making a lot of points in here about different things, about people, whether he's talking directly to Blueface or not. He's speaking to a lot of people across the board. Okay, a lot of people across the board about being in this music industry, because Blueface is not the first or the last person who will take on a persona allegedly, because I don't know. There's a lot of things that have happened that caused me to believe that Blueface definitely this is his YouTube information right here. It's Dubs, DUBS, that point to the fact that, yes, talking heavy sense, Blueface may indeed be a part of the schoolyards. Okay. I am going to play another video by him, but I want to play something first before I do that. See if there is. Okay, let's see if I can jump right to where it's at, because there was, I mentioned this earlier on an IG live that I did, and I wanted to bring it back up while on this live, because I want y'all to Y'all give Henny a like. This is good. Thank you. So now, I mentioned his interview with Jaden. And in that interview, he mentions being DP'd. I had lost my train of thought for a second. What? That's why Bodine was posting on his Instagram that Blue is a... So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to scrub through and find it. But you know what? I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do this because I really don't have time for all of this. It was this interview. So if you guys remember this interview, shout out to No Jumper. This is the interview where he and Jaden spoke about Blue getting DP'd for posting the picture of himself on SoundCloud as an album cover that showed his Winker as the album cover. He got DP'd for that. That was a disciplinary action that happened. That doesn't happen if you're not a part of a gang, affiliated with a gang. Okay? That's when that happens. No one is going to take disciplinary actions against you if you are not a part of the gang. Unless everyone in the gang is not real. That would be a problem. Okay? That would be a very serious problem if all of them were running around talking about they're banging this. And then remember, he did the whole live with Soulja Boy and he's banging. Yeah, I'm from school. You're not gonna bang your set. You're not gonna bang your set. You're not gonna bang your set. Don't know. Could be Dominican. Could be. I don't know. We don't know. You know, everyone is making all of these different assumptions and accusations about what it could be, what it might be, and all of that, and this and this and this. And I mean, at the end of the day, though, we don't know. We don't know. So let me just tell you this. This guy Dubs does seem to give a lot of information about different things when it comes down to, you know, jails and all types of stuff. He's very informative. So, you know, you guys want that type of information, you guys should go over there and y'all should give him a follow. Y'all should watch some of his materials. Now, it's been a lot of people that have had a lot of different things to say when it comes down to the situation that happened with Blue. Okay. You also have this guy who is Collective Clips. He said a few things, but he just really gives me YouTuber. He seemed to be repeating a lot of what was already said. So, you know, you guys have been sending me a lot of good stuff as well. So shout out to y'all. Give yourselves a round of applause because it's been a lot of information that's been coming through. And I'm very appreciative and very grateful to all of you who send information into me. Now, I'm going to say this. Wack does admit that Blue is in the hole. Okay. He did admit that in a Clubhouse. I can't remember if it's on the Clubhouse Shenanigans one. So, or if it's on the Clubhouse TV. So I'm gonna go to this video and put it together. Yo, I will say this Clubhouse Shenanigans person, they do a lot of commercials, bro. They really do. They do a lot of commercials. It's annoying. I'm trying to get it up on the screen. Okay, so here we go, guys. Here we go. I'm pulling it up.
She got mad because I said, yo, we checked the cameras, ain't no robbery happening. And the daddy say he got robbed every other month. I put up the text message, December 7th, he say he got robbed at gunpoint.
Now, if you follow me on IG or if you listen to anything that I said in the video that I posted, oh my God, I couldn't get it out, on the Circus Press Box, I broke this down already because Papa Blue's girlfriend said that this happened twice in 3 months. 3 months ago from now would be this December. Wack is now saying that on December 7th, the daddy said that he was, right? So you're basically confirming what the girlfriend said, okay? The girlfriend already told us this, Wack.
Dude, broke dude. They gonna rob you for. Ain't no robbery happening on the cameras. You ain't got access to the cameras, bitch. The cameras on Blueface phone. We got Blueface phone. But she goes up there.
Who is we? Who is we? He's back to speaking French again, y'all. He's back to speaking French because he's back to this. We got Blueface's phone. No, Wack. Bodine has Blueface's phone. You don't have Blueface's phone. When Blueface was going into the courtroom, Blueface did not turn around and hand you his phone. He handed it off to Bodine. That's who he entrusted with his phone. So I don't want to hear nothing about nothing because you ain't got it.
Yes, and while she's talking, I hear what she's saying. I'm like, okay, whatever. But did y'all see what this bitch had on? The bitch had on some ski glasses.
Ski glasses? Those are sunglasses. She was on a video buying those sunglasses out of Versace for herself. They are Versace sunglasses, not ski glasses. Get it right.
Put a beanie, a hoodie, walk around the house. You know the bitch can't really go in public because they shake.
Chrisean had on a beanie, a hoodie, and some sunglasses. And does everybody know where Chrisean was? that she had all of that on? Does everyone remember? Because didn't Papa Blueface post up that he, chrisean, and the girlfriend went for manis and petties, and then he went to his basketball game? No, Papa Blue had a basketball game. Let me show y'all. Papa Blue had a basketball game. And he was saying that he was grateful for the love and the support. Okay? Look, isn't this what she had on in the house? A hoodie, her sunglasses, and the beanie. And look, back here, she has on the hoodie, the sunglasses, and her feet are up, and she's getting her feet done. Papa Blue got his nails blue. The girlfriend is over there. Everybody is getting manis and petties done. There go chrisean. That's chrisean over here. This her leg. This Papa Blueface's feet. Trying to enjoy life, giving love, support, being grateful, and being blessed. God did. So what was you saying again, Wack?
He looking for 4 states. I believe the bitch really losing her mind. Did y'all see what that bitch had on? I know I can't be the only one. Oh.
Did you see?
Yeah, because I ain't see that post. I see the one where they been robbed, but you talking about that live she was talking in.
What the fuck is this bitch got on?
He's deflecting and trying to make.
You bitch, you talking about wax.
He's trying to make what she had on be the biggest issue of them all, to distract from what she was saying. He's trying to deflect and make her seem off her rockers. Crazy. Isn't that what they just said about Dre? The quickest way for someone to try to have someone else dismissed is to call them crazy.
To rob him. Bitch, shut up.
He does, and he calls her out her name so bad. I hate it. I hate the way he calls her out of her name. It is so rude. It is so disrespectful. And I am so fed up with it. Like, I really, really hate the way that he handles this when it comes to her. I believe he fell asleep. Now, listen to all of this air and opportunity that is going on this phone.
If he was attempted robbed in the driveway. Bitch, you in a house. Why are you threatening? This bitch says the robber slid all 4 of the dude's tires. Wait till he gets in the driver's seat. Now y'all follow me. He's parked upward in the driveway. She says, the father says he put his head down, thought about it, jumped out of the motherfucking car while the robber standing there with a gun, runs up the driveway. He's parked upward in the driveway.
Hold on, because we got to play that again.
She says,
let me turn this music off. Hold on. Because I want y'all to hear what this dude said.
This bitch says the robber slid all 4 of the dude's tires. Wait till he gets in the driver's seat. Now y'all follow me.
He's trying.
Parked upward in the driveway. She says, the father says he put his head down, thought about it, jumped out of the motherfucking car while the robber standing there with a gun, runs up the driveway, makes a right down the walkway, opens the first gate, runs down the walkway, puts the code in the door, and go in the house. Now my question is, what the robber doing when all this happened?
My question is, where did you get this make-believe story from? Because Chrisean never said that. She never said any of what he just said. I went back. I watched the live. She never said any of that. She never said that, ladies and gentlemen. Chrisean got on live, and what she said was she was in the house sleeping and heard commotion outside, but didn't know what was going on. And he and Marsh came running in the house because Marsh peeked out the door, allegedly. We don't know. But Marsh wasn't out the door. And they came running in the house and Marsh told her that guys just had Papa Blue out, Grandpa. That's what she said. They just had Grandpa outside at G Point. She said she did not know if they had made it in the house because she was asleep on the couch with Junior because she had been in the studio till 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. She never gave this story. You know what this is giving me? This is giving me Adam 22, Wack 100. She said there's blood on his hands and he didn't have no blood on his hands, but yet several of us zoomed into the pictures and saw that there was blood on his hands.
Yeah, I have a question. He jumped in the car after they flattened the tires?
Let's look, man. I go to the cameras, ain't nothing there. So I simply, like, yo, ain't no robbery. That's it. I don't even mention her name. Now she's saying, instead of you saying it wasn't a robbery, maybe you sent them. Send who? Bitch, wasn't no robbery. And if you in the house, what it got to do with you? Let's just say it was one outside.
Now, I will say this. There wasn't one that happened, but there was an attempted one that happened. They attempted to do something. Now, I've said this in my IG live, and I say that a lot because I know I've been going live on IG a lot. So I'm just reminding people that may have already heard this, that I'm acknowledging I've said this already. But this is the validity of what I'm saying when I say it, because I don't play the videos to tell y'all where I'm getting this information from. I don't sit and take y'all step by step of how I come up with my thought process and where I'm getting this shit from. Okay. So in my IG live, I broke this down. If someone has an intent to do something, let's say we don't know what their intent was. So for those of y'all that know what the spin cycle is, y'all know what to put down in the chat, because get ready, ladies and gentlemen, because we are about to spin. Okay? And I have to stop yelling because I realized when I yell sometimes that it distorts my voice in this microphone. That's why I need to get a better one. But anyway, if their intent was to kick in the door, waving the 4-4, and all you heard was, "Papa, don't hit me no more." If they didn't want anyone to leave the house, they're going to slice the tires. When you don't want someone to leave, to make an exit, you're going to slice their tires. So, if they were outside slicing his tire to get ready to go inside, and he came outside and surprised them, And they tried to run his pockets, but he had nothing. And then Marsh comes out the door. Put a pin in that right there. We're going to stop the scenario and spin cycle at Marsh coming out the door, and we're going to let him continue to run his mouth before I finish what I'm saying.
And the daddy was able to do all this Casper the Friendly Ghost, Tasmanian Devil movement without the robber fighting him, shooting him, and hitting him upside the head. Right? Remember, he said he jumped out of the front seat.
He never said that.
Robber's at the door, gunpoint. Robert passes the driver's door. Runs up the driveway, hard right down the walkway. Gotta open the first gate and then run to the front door, then put a code in the door and go in the house. What is the robber doing while you're doing all this? That had your gunpoint.
They still walking.
The robber still.
There ain't nothing to steal. The daddy homeless. He house sick.
Yeah.
How is he homeless when Carlissa said that he lives in Vegas?
They robbed the wrong person.
But this is what it is. The bitch ain't got Blue. Remember her last content on Blue, she recorded the phone call. She ain't got nothing
She didn't record the phone call. Bodine recorded the phone call.
to talk about. Keep telling y'all fans for nothing. She ain't got nothing to talk about. So now the bitch is creative. The daddy was robbed.
She didn't create this. She wasn't even the first person to speak on this. The girlfriend was. Wack 100, how do you know anything about what happened behind anywhere? Because Chrisean never spoke to you. Chrisean did not say any of this when she was live. The father didn't say any of this when he was live. The father didn't say any of this at all. He never went live. And in all actuality, the girlfriend put this out there, not Chrisean. Chrisean responded and said in the live, I'm doing this live for the people that are concerned about me and my baby.
The daddy with it, because he want, yeah, I'm the dad. Yeah, put me in the blogs. She get mad because I go up there and be like, yo, check the cameras, wasn't no robbery. That's all I said.
Yeah, she needs you for the clout now, bro. She needs you for the clout.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This right here is the part that pisses me off when they start co-signing his BS. Yeah, she needs you for the clout, bro. Yeah, she needs you for the clout. You sound slow. You sound like a 22-year-old that still rides a skateboard with both hands on the skateboard, one knee on the skateboard as you pushing down the street with your helmet on.
I'm sitting there looking at this shit like, what the fuck? The bitch went up there and then put a whole police post up talking about just because you can make people disappear. Bitch, how we go from a robbery in the driveway that you never saw, but nobody was ever robbed, to I'm making people disappear.
Now, listen to what he said. How did we go from a robbery in the driveway that you never saw? He's saying that as if Chrisean is saying she saw it. She never once said she saw it. She's telling you what was told to her that happened. And it was told to her by more than one person that this is what happened. He's talking about she needs you for the clout, bro. Yeah, she needs you for the clout, bro. She needs you for the clout. Meanwhile, he gets up here every single day or every other day, every interview, every whatever, and mentions Chrisean. Meanwhile, Chrisean does not talk about Wack 100 every single day, all day, every interview. No, none of that. So who needs who for the clout and the validity? Definitely not Chrisean. That's what I'm saying. These people in this 100 side, y'all had to be in the special classes. No offense to anybody that was in them, but they in the special classes.
Bitch, what I'm gonna rob? I pay the bills. The fuck am I robbing? I know it ain't nothing there. the cars, the jewelry. I got all that shit.
Didn't we just see Jaden with the Let me shut up.
You notice you ain't seen that bitch taking no pictures like she in the Maybach. She ain't none of that. Ain't nothing there.
Yeah, she inside going crazy right now.
So let me ask you this. If you're saying that there was nothing there, Wack 100, then why were the people there? If you're saying that there's nothing there at the house of value except for human life, then what were they there for? Why were they there?
The robber didn't even want the daddy car.
I don't know what that nigga drive. I don't know what that nigga drive.
Did you hear? Did y'all hear that? Do y'all want me to run that back real quick? Let me run that back real quick. Just let me run that back just a little bit.
I don't know what that nigga nothing there.
Yeah, she inside going crazy right now.
So the robber didn't even want the daddy car.
I don't know what that nigga drive.
So how we go from it didn't happen, nobody was there was nothing on the camera, to so the driver, so they didn't even want the daddy car. I don't know what he drive.
I don't know what that nigga drive. Hey, that nigga don't mind.
I don't know what he drives. I don't pay him no mind. But that's not lining up with what you're saying.
Nigga house sitting because he ain't got nowhere to go. So I don't know what the fuck that's about.
He's house sitting because he ain't got nowhere to go. But wasn't he just in Vegas? Didn't Carlissa say that she called the daddy to leave Vegas and come to LA to see about his son? Carlissa never said that Papa Blue was homeless now. She said at one point in time, Papa Blue was homeless and she opened her door to allow him into her home with her man and her kids. But Carlissa herself never said that Papa Blue was homeless. She never said that.
But fuck all that. Look what she got on up there. Am I the only one scratching his head?
Now, do you see how he went straight from that to look at what she had on? Am I the only one that see? Why are you deflecting away from the subject at hand and you keep going into what she had on? I just showed y'all what she had on. She wasn't just walking around the house dressed like that. She went outside. Yeah, they had a family day. Yeah.
Yo, I thought she just came from skiing.
Bro, the bitch is walking around the house with this shit. I'm like, she going crazy.
Oh.
For real, for real.
And you see how he keeps saying she's walking around the house like this. She's going crazy. Because this is what he wants everybody to focus on. He wants everybody to focus on what she had on so that he could paint the narrative that she's crazy. Just like they painting this up. Man, listen. They couldn't have me on Clubhouse because I'd have been jammed his ass up in his lies.
Oh yeah, I just looked at the video. Maybe she was cold. She had the air on real high. So, a lot of shit on.
Boy, Kimmy, them walls closing in right
just
now.
Being
Them
real.
walls closing.
Yo, I mean, y'all tell me if I'm tripping because I know that the trends be changing. Is this some new shit going on right now? Like the ski clothes?
I ain't seen nobody with that on.
Funny, I'm scratching my head like, what the fuck?
See how he's making this all about what she had on now and not the topic at hand? And I see y'all mentioning somebody's name, but I don't even see them in here. This B word that he throws around pisses me off. Same. Well, you know what? It's better late than never. Hey, Paula girl. I'm scrolling right now. Like the whole show is on pause for a second. Because I'm scrolling up because I want to see. Yeah, why are you here? LP? Because I'm like 2 seconds from bringing you up here. Because I just don't understand. Like, what are you doing? Are you screen recording me again? Are you spying on me for Carlissa? Like, I don't even understand why you even bother with me at this point. Like, I don't have anything personal against you. But I just do not appreciate what was said about me. Yeah, you did tell the truth. I do give props, but you label me a hate page. And do you know what I've been going through behind the scenes? Like, you never apologized for that shit, neither. Not from what I saw. And I still don't even understand where you came up with that narrative from. The reason I'm harping on this is because I work damn hard at what I do. Almost every video that I play here, I've watched it, unless I tell y'all that I'm watching it for the first time with y'all. I take my time to really watch everything before I open my mouth and speak. The only time that I opened my mouth without thinking first was when that live was going on and you posted that you sent that to her. And it's crazy because I've done videos where I've dragged the hell out of Bonnie Lachey, but Bonnie Lachey and Jessica Westside have also seen when I've done other videos as well. When I've said it's possible that he slept with her and da-da-da-da-da-da, they've seen that too. And they know me by name. And they don't label me a hate page. But I guess you just not going to be bold enough to say nothing now that I put your comment up. And I caught wind of you over on Turner TV. So you definitely are not really a fan of Chrisean. So I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to make it make sense in my head. Like, why you keep spinning the block over here? You claim you like my content, but all these people in the comments that like my content will never call me a hate page. Even mofos who don't like me, that lurk in my comment sections or lurk on my videos, will never call me a hate page. And since you can't answer me, nah, hey, goodbye. Oh, I guess they did answer. Oops, my bad. Anyway, let's continue.
I ain't even paid attention to what she talking about.
Yo,
At this point, I want to see what shoes she got on.
I know the bitch was crazy when I saw her last video where she was listening to gospel and freaking herself out on live. I said, yeah.
Listening to gospel, freaking herself out on live. What are you talking about? He talks like he's got a mouthful of marbles.
She finished.
She was listening to what?
She was listening to some gospel shit. She had like gospel playing in the background. She was
hey, brother, Mark Shepherd.
Last time Blue called me, said, "Yo, you went by the house and checked on everything?" I said, "Absolutely not." What you mean? I said, "You already knew what the agreement was. We had your daddy house sitting. I was gonna go by there on Sundays. Had two of your homeboys going by there throughout the week. 5 days after you went to jail, I come by there, the bitch in the house. You on the phone. I ask you why you ain't tell me your plans changed. Your house, just tell me.
Why does he have to tell you anything? It's his house. And you just heard him say, it's your house. It's your house. It's your house. Oh, he is? He's missing teeth? Are you serious or are you just saying that? Because if he's missing teeth, then my bad. My bad. But either way, even being Bahamian, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about his accent. I'm talking about the way he talks. Right. It's your house. So I wish I would feel obligated to tell a mofo what I'm doing with my house. Listen to what he says next. If you didn't hear this,
you said it was just gonna be for a day or so. I said, Neff, I'm not fucking with that. You're in jail because of the bitch. I was already your age, like 18, 19 years ago.
He's still running with this narrative that he's in there because of Chrisean. He's in there because of his choices and the things that he chose to do. Okay? That's why he's in there. And if you want to be technical, the first charge that he caught, he was with Jaden. The charge that he's actually violated on, he was with Jaden. So let's not and say we did.
Won't get whack. I said, as long as she in there and you ain't there, whack won't be over there. The bitch ain't gonna hit herself in the face and say, I did it. Not gonna happen.
See how he's setting it up?
That, the bitch is a fugitive. They got wanted shits floating around.
Okay, I'm done. I don't even want to hear no more what he got to say, because now he gonna go into dragging her arrest record and all that other stuff in there, and don't nobody really care about that. Now, I'm gonna play something for you. And this is by Vibin' After Dark with Mo. Okay, now y'all go over there and check her out or whatever. And if y'all like what y'all see, y'all, or whatever. But I want to bring something to your attention that she posted, because I wish I could find this video. I wish I could find this video. I really do. I wish I could find this video, because this video right here, you talk too much, oh wacky poo. You talk too much. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get ready to rumble.
Here that go.
Slick, crafty, dark nigga when I want to be. And she gonna bring it out of me. I said, I'm gonna out and make a call. I'm gonna act like you gotta do an interview and it's gonna get weird. I'm telling you, keep her away. Keep her away from me. I'm gonna do some slick and you'll never know it's me. You keep her away from me. I look up, pulled over, I get a call. Old slick, crafty, dark wanna be. And she gonna bring it out of me. I said, I'm out and make a call. I'm gonna act like you gotta do an interview and it's gonna get weird. I'm telling you, keep her away. Keep her away from me. I'm gonna do some shit and you'll never know it's me. You keep her away from me. I look up, pulled over, I get a call. Old slick, crafty, dark I wanna be. And she gonna bring it out of me. I said, I'm out and make a call.
That bet you might need to drop that bit trenches, huh?
Man, listen, man. I told him I had that conversation though. Well, you gonna force him to be sneaky.
Man, something. Then he gonna be upset.
I mean, it's all right. I'm gonna cry with him. I'm gonna stand right there with him.
Right to
Yo,
the
he
fucking
really
bank.
Good at that
Right to
shit.
the bank.
I got trained. I'm gonna pull a big red. If you ever need anything, give Big Red a call. Big Red know he was the one mowed that nigga over here. This nigga.
So, yo, like I said, I definitely don't know what type of OG.
I'm letting that linger and marinate in the air for a second. Slick, crafty ninja. You'll never know. I'm dark when I want to be. You'll never know it was me. And she gonna bring it out of me. Slick, crafty. Dark when I want to be. Henny glasses in the chat if you need me to play it again. Shout out to all 344 people that are watching right now. Yeah, I want to hear it again. Okay. I'm going to play it one more again. Let me get myself situated. Let me get my camera positioned because y'all want to hear it one more again. So we going to hear it one more again.
Dark nigga when I want to be, and she gonna bring it out of me. I said I'm
Crazy. But here that go.
slick, crafty, dark nigga when I want to be, and she gonna bring it out of me. I said I'm gonna out and make a call. I'm gonna act like you got to do an interview, and it's gonna get weird. I'm telling you, keep her away. Keep her away from me. I'm gonna do some slick, and you'll never know it's me. You keep her away from me. I look up, pulled over. I get a call.
And it was
Old
Luke.
slick,
She
crafty.
pooped it.
Dark want to be, and she gonna bring it out of me. I said I'm out and make a call. I'm gonna act like you got to do an interview, and it's gonna get weird. I'm telling you, keep her away. Keep her away from me. I'm gonna do some shit, and you'll never know it's me. You keep her away from me. I look up, it's pulled over. I get a call. Old slick, crafty, dark I want to be, and she gonna bring it out of me. I said I'm out and make a call.
That bet you might need to drop that bit trenches, huh?
Man, listen, man. I told him I had that conversation though. Well, you gonna force.
Now, you want to know what this made my mind get to clicking? My mind get to going on? The fact that Chrisean says she ain't doing no more shows. She ain't doing no more interviews. Is that clicking something for you? She ain't doing no more shows. She ain't doing no more interviews.
Crafty, dark I want to be, and she gonna bring it out of me. I said I'm out and make a call.
That bet you might need to drop that bit trenches, huh?
Man, keep her away. Keep her away from me. I'm gonna do some shit, and you'll never know it's me. You keep her away from me. I look up, it's pulled over. I get a call. Make a call. I'm gonna act like you got to do an interview, and it's gonna get weird.
I'm going to make a call. I'm going to act like you got to do an interview, and it's going to get weird. I'm gonna play it again.
About it online, like, which is crazy.
Interviewing is gonna get weird. I'm telling you, keep her away. I'm interviewing is gonna get weird. I said I'm proud to make a call. I'm gonna act like you gotta do an interview and it's gonna get weird. I said I'm proud to make a call. I'm gonna act like you gotta do an interview and it's gonna get weird. I'm telling you.
Now, remember when everybody was saying whack, 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 and I said I needed proof before I could say allegedly he's behind some of this stuff that's happened. Before I could say allegedly he's behind the performance in Baltimore going wrong. Allegedly he's behind the Tamar stuff. Allegedly he's behind a lot of things. Everything that went wrong when that girl was stepping out trying to go do a performance that could go wrong did go wrong.
Keep her away. Keep her away from me. I'm gonna do some slick and you'll never know it's me. You keep her away from me. I look up, pulled over, I get a call. Old slick, crafty, dark wanna be. And she gonna bring it out of me. I said, I'm proud to make a call. I'm gonna act like you gotta do an interview and it's gonna get weird. I'm telling you, keep her away. Keep her away from me. I'm gonna do some shit and you'll never know it's me. You keep her away from me. I look up, pulled over, I get a call. Old slick, crafty, dark I wanna be. And she gonna bring it out of me. I said, I'm proud to make a call.
That bet you might need to drop that bit trenches, huh?
Man, listen.
I don't know who he did this interview with. I want to find this interview because I want to hear the interview in its entirety.
I told him I had that conversation though. When you gonna force me to be sneaky.
Man, something.
I told him I had that phone call with him already. You gonna force me to be sneaky.
Then he gonna be upset.
It's all right. I'm gonna cry with him. I'm gonna stand right there with him.
Right to the fucking bank.
Good at
right to the bank.
Yeah, I got trained. I'm gonna pull a Big Red. If you ever need anything, give Big Red a call. Big Red know he was the one. Mowed that nigga over here. This nigga.
Now, if you don't remember who Big Red is from the 5 Heartbeats. Big Red ran somebody over with his car and went to the funeral and told the mama and the family, if you ever need anything, you give Big Red a call, knowing that he was the one that unalived that person. He gonna cry with him. Yes, Paula, that's what he said. Now, I played that because I got that video sent to me from a Henny PI, and I listened to it, and I do hear the loop. I do hear some things. So I'm interested in finding out where this interview was done at. Who gave this interview? What exactly was said? Because you know one thing about me, I want to find out. I couldn't find the original audio because I don't know who interviewed him. I don't know who that interview was with for me to be able to go back to verify. So I'm going to say this to everybody loudly so everyone can hear me. In the beginning of this video, I say that everything is allegedly according to what has been alleged, even if we hear it come out of their own mouth. So this is allegedly an audio of Wack 100 saying these things. I did look at Clubhouse Shenanigans. I did look at Clubhouse TV. The 2 gentlemen that were speaking about putting it in the trenches, I don't recognize their voices as being voices from Clubhouse TV. However, he had to have said something somewhere. Now, I also do not know if this was clipped up, and I'm not accusing anyone of anything. I'm just saying I don't know if this was clipped up in that order. I need, if anybody comes across an interview that even vaguely sounds familiar to this one, please send it to me at Hennessy Reviews on IG in my inbox. Send me the link so that I could listen to the whole thing from beginning to end to get the context of the content. But I'm bringing this to you because this was something that was put out there. This is something, even if it was not the same context and was just said in the same interview, he's talking about how he's slick, he's crafty, he's dark when he want to be. He'll make a phone call, he'll make it look like it's an interview, and it'll get weird. And then he'll stand there and he'll cry with you and tell you if you need anything to give him a call, knowing that he's the one that caused the demise of that person. Regardless to what it is, that's his words, and that's his voice, those are his words. There's no disputing that. So for all of those people that are out there that have a lot of things to say, let me ask you this. Because I hear, she's so stupid. She should go back home. She's not thinking about her son. She's keeping her son in harm's way by staying at Blue's house. Is her house that secure for her to go home and possibly put everybody in that house at risk? Because she does not live at that house by herself. There are other people that live there. There is another child that is in that home as well. I do have, and I have not asked yet. I forgot because today was a day about me. Today was all about me. But because I promised y'all a live, I came to give y'all this live so that I could get the live out the way and you guys could get what you want. Is a live and some Hennessy reviews. Someone went to the neighborhood. They observed that it is in a secluded area, that it is in fact a gated community, that you need either a fob or a password or passcode to get through the gate, and that there is also the option to drive through the gate after the car in front of you. So now the plot thickens. Because remember, chrisean told us in the live where she had the blue hoodie on that she was in the studio and Wack came into the studio while she was in there. She never made mention of Papa Blue being home, so it's safe to assume that he was not home. And she was in that home by herself. And Wack popped up there. And she was there, and he was getting ready to get crazy with her, but she was on the phone with Blue. That means that Wack used a passcode to get through the gate to gain access. A passcode that could be passed on to other people as well. I'm just giving you a scenario. Since people want to give all these other scenarios, I'm giving you another scenario, another perspective. Okay? If there is no camera footage, Maybe you deleted it. After hearing that right there, anybody that still wants to sit up here and say that Chrisean is lying, Chrisean is making this up, that Wack 100 wouldn't, he just told you what he would do. And guess what? If some random people already tried to run down on Papa Blue in December, and some random people ran down again as he's going out for work, who would have thought Wack? Nobody was thinking Wack, not even Chrisean. That's why she said, why did you even speak? Why did you even respond? And the way you responded. Right, Miss Mimi? Can't delete the neighbors' videos. And I will say this, Chrisean, you do need to stop telling every single thing. Like you could tell us stuff, but we don't need to see where the cameras are. We don't need to know who else got access to video that shows and it's proof. And we don't need all of that, sweetheart. At least not your true supporters. And you shouldn't even be giving a damn what anybody who hates on you thinks or has to say. But you got to keep some things close to the chest, baby girl. I know you want to make your point, and I know that these people drag you for any and everything that you say, but some things don't say. Some things keep to the chest. But I agree 100%. Wack, why did you open your mouth to say anything? Whether you mentioned her name or not, the fact that her and her child were in that house, there's a lot of us that were concerned. Even those who don't necessarily care for her were concerned about what the hell, did something happen to the two of them? Is everybody okay? So her going live to explain to people, look, I'm good. This is what happened. Ba, 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 ba. This is what was told to me happened. Because in the beginning, she was saying, we don't know who did what. Then she does that gut-wrenching and heartbreaking video yesterday where she talks about if anything happens to her, or she posted, I don't even remember because there's so much that's been going on, that if anything happens to her, it was Wack. Hey, Miss K. People are saying, why not go to an Airbnb? Well, if people are watching me, and if they're watching enough to know what time Papa Blue goes to work, am I going to be safe leaving this house to go to an Airbnb? I'm not going to be safe at my house because I don't have a gated community. Hell, Carlissa was able to walk up on me, not walk up on her, but was able to just drive down the street to her house. Sadie is Bravo's girlfriend, not Bodine. So when you think about it, her going home, it's not as secure. There's other people there. There's another child there. That's not exactly a safe place to go. Go to an Airbnb. I go to the Airbnb. It's not necessarily safe at an Airbnb either. Because now I have no one around me, no cameras, no nothing around me. I'm at Blue's house. Yes, in a way, I'm a sitting duck for something to happen again. However, I have a gate. I have neighbors with cameras. I have cameras around my home where I'm laying my head at. Go back to Baltimore. She has a warrant waiting for her in Baltimore. Granted, it's for a misdemeanor, so she probably won't really have to do anything but pay a fine. But not only is there a warrant in Baltimore, you got Tay Tay and AJ and Trill Piffy and all of them still in Baltimore that are Tifa's friends. Now, I don't think they'll be dumb enough to do nothing with Chastity around. But it's just the point. Cuzzo's in DC. But Baltimore ain't exactly it either. Where else can she go? Then some people were saying that it's being said that if she turned herself in, she wouldn't have to worry about none of this. Well, if she turns herself in, now she got to worry about Carlissa trying to take Junior. Because she can get online and she could pop in and she could say all of that stuff that she want to say. But if Carlissa is not comfortable with where Junior is, which we know she wouldn't be comfortable with anybody that Chrisean leaves the baby with outside of her, because she feels like she's the best option, the better option for Junior. Then that'll be something else. This is a sticky situation, ladies and gentlemen. But what makes it even stickier for me is the fact that Dre very eerily and very coincidentally said that if anything happens to me, ... Now, I know a lot of people are thinking that Dre is just crazy and off his meds, but I don't think that Dre is crazy and off his meds. Will Dre lie? Yes, but who hasn't lied in this scenario? Wack lies, Blue lies, Chrisean has told a couple of lies, Dre's told a couple of lies, Carlissa's told a couple of lies. Everybody done told a couple of lies in this situation. Blue's name isn't on the birth certificate, but Carlissa can do a grandparent's DNA test on Junior, and that will stand up in court. And it comes back that Junior is indeed Carlissa's grandson, like we know he is. She's going to go after her grandparents' rights, which will make her eligible to take on Junior because the mama and the daddy are in jail. If that were to happen, that would be the leg that she could stand on. But she can do a grandparent's DNA. I don't blame her for not wanting to leave her family. Leave her baby with her family. I don't know what the status of her and her godparents are. Ever since Blue said what he said, it seems like they're not in the picture anymore. And I said it seems like. I don't know for a fact. So don't go saying Henny said, because I didn't say. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Get out your feelings. Chrisean's house is unsafe. Regular people drive past her house all the time and say how easy it is. If Chrisean is in jail, how is she fighting anything? She understands the importance of her being out of jail, okay? She says that her lawyers are handling this. We have to go off of what she is saying until we're proven otherwise. But what I find so very interesting is that everyone always takes everybody else's word at face value. But when it comes to her, she has to always show proof. That doesn't make sense to me. Bloggers can get up here and say whatever and people believe it and run with it. People will sit up there and say that it is the gospel truth when the truth ain't in none of what they said. People are easily swayed when things sound good and push a narrative that is stimulating. I believe, and this is just my own personal thought, I believe that when all of this information came out about what's going on over there at Blue's house against Papa Blue and Chrisean, I think it shook Dre. I think it scared him. And so he flipped out and started telling everything because he realized it's not a game. They really trying to take them out. They'll take me out too. But I also believe that the little rift between Chrisean and Dre, Carlissa and Dre, started with the court date because she didn't make it to the court date on time. She came and the court date was over. That's on her show. So I believe that caused the rift. As far as the rift between Chrisean and Dre, I believe that rift came into play because I think Dre liked Chrisean. Really liked Chrisean. But Chrisean really liked Blue. Because Dre has never said that Chrisean has done anything to him personally. He's talked about things that she's done to other people, but never to him personally. I wanted to stop with that Wack video because I want everyone, even if you don't like Chrisean, don't agree with Chrisean, used to ride hard for her, and now you kind of pissed with her, pay attention to what this man said. Listen to what she has said. And then use your own critical thinking skills and common sense and criminal side, because we all have a criminal side to us, to really dissect what you see. The way Chrisean's voice was shaking, the way she was crying and said, if I'm going to be the documentary, let me know. That's not fake. That's real fear. That girl is scared. I don't care what nobody says. That girl is scared. But I will say this before we end. When you press up on a mother, you can put anybody into a fight or flight mode. But when you press up on a mother and her child is in danger, you better be careful. Because mothers have lifted cars without a second thought up off their babies. When that adrenaline gets to pumping and that mama bear kicks in, there's no telling what that person is capable of doing. She's already carrying a lot inside of her. That girl will snap if anybody tries to do anything to Junior. Regardless to what you feel, regardless to what you think, that is a fact. That girl loves her son immensely. So I would be cautious going up against a mother who's going to protect her child by any means necessary. But I want to thank y'all for tapping in and tuning in with me tonight. This was very refreshing. I miss y'all. I miss being over here. We will definitely go live again tomorrow. I will go live after my nail appointment. And we will talk about these blogger wars. Now, I know a lot of people have already talked about these things, but you haven't heard my spin on it. Because, baby, I'm not going to give it to you the way somebody else is going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you in a way that's going to make you think. Whoo, baby, y'all spent all day with me. I appreciate y'all as I went and pampered me and took a break from the circus today. And y'all know what I always say, when y'all rest, rest well. And remember that love is always love. And I love all of you. And thank you for all of your support. I appreciate y'all. Good night.